Day 75, let's go. Ooh. Let's go, baby. Good morning, good morning. It's 7:22 in the morning. Yasmin, good morning. I'm good, thanks. Bit of a late one today for me. Just laid in, had a later evening. Yeah, it's not too bad. Doesn't appear to be very little frost, really. It's not too bad. Can't see any frost. Even on the public path down there, it's brightening up. Ooh. Looks a bit different now in the daylight. It's not so much pitch black everywhere. But there'll be more cars and more people about, but hey ho, can't win them all. Mr. Steve, good morning. How are you? Thank you for your comment on the skydiving video. I don't think they let me do the cameras. I guess the only way to do it would be to have a helmet that's got a camera mounted to it, because there's like a steel net what you stand on, and I reckon that underneath is where the fan comes blowing up, and I dare say that costs quite a bit of money. So they can't have any sort of foreign objects falling through like a little camera. It would have to be really secure. Ooh. Good morning everybody. Thanks for coming on today's live stream. This is day 75. Walking every single day. 10,000 steps. Let's go. Come on. Any of you guys got any plans for today, Sunday? We're just deciding what we're going to do later today. We might go to Sherwood Forest. You know, where Robin Hood was supposed to have lived. We're thinking about going there because it's not too far from where my parents live. So we can combine the both. Take the dogs, take the family. That is the plan. I think. So timing wise, we should see a sunrise, but again it's really cloudy. So I doubt we'll see it. Who plays Fortnite? Not me. I'm 51. I haven't played computer games since I was like 17, 16, 15, maybe even 14. My kids used to play on it. They do go, oh actually my son, he goes on it. And my daughter goes on Roblox. I lose track. Because she's always asking me to buy Robux for her. So we've been going for, well, I've been walking for about 10 minutes so far. The live stream for 5. So where are you all from? I'm in the UK, Doncaster, South Yorkshire. So yeah, I don't know if we'll see any sunrise today. Unlikely, I think. Crossover. Angel with wings, good morning. How are you? Norma, good morning. Mr. P, off to the shop. No mate, just out walking every single day. 10,000 steps, which is about 5 miles or 8 kilometers. Angel fell asleep with the heating on, so doors open, it's freezing. Yeah, it is winter, depending on where you live. If you're in Australia, it's not going to be too bad. That's the view we normally get, but it's normally dark. But normally that's where you see the sun coming up in the morning, just over there. You can see where it's a lot brighter, but it's too cloudy. And yourself. Thanks, Norma. Good stuff. You're in London? Lol. We have a few people come on here from London and around London from time to time. Ooh. Yes, never mind. We can't win them all, can we? This just reminds me of Christmas when we went to Cumbria, and it was like this, open fields all around where we were staying. We went for 4 nights. It was absolutely beautiful. Jasper K, how are you? Yeah, it's almost lunchtime. I know. Well, last night, instead of going to bed at 8:30, 9, it was 10. Now, I know that's not late for a lot of people, but when I'm wanting to walk every day, I've got to make sure I get enough sleep. So going to bed 8:30, 9 has been the only way I could do it and get up at 4:45. But yeah, it's Sunday. Can you let me off? Because it's Sunday. And we're hopefully going to go to Sherwood Forest later today, the home of Robin Hood. I don't know what the signal's going to be like. might either live stream it if we've got a good signal, or I might make a video and put it up as a video. I think videos are more polished and you can get the right shots and things. But I did say from the beginning I want to do more sort of travelling to different places, walking around different places, and sharing them. Now Jasper, I'm hoping to, it's definitely on the cards now to go to where they film open all hours. I was thinking about doing it this morning. I'll just make like a short video. I'm just thinking I might park up around the corner and just go and film it. I'm trying to get the best time to go so it's not, so I can be heard talking and it's not too late, where people are up and about standing in the street saying, "Oi mister, what are you doing?" You know, filming up at someone's bedroom window. So I've got to overcome that. Angel with Wings, this is Doncaster in South Yorkshire. Well, it's part of Doncaster anyway. That is the A1. It's not technically a motorway at this point here. Just down there is junction 36, and that goes north. Warwick, good morning buddy. How are you, Warwick? I'm good, thank you. Angel with Wings, it's 7:30. He was asleep before 8. It looks really nice. Yeah, it's good. I wish I could walk at this time every day. And then we can see more, we can do more, I can actually go to a lot more places. Although I enjoy my walk, I enjoy being out and hearing all the birds, it really is lovely. And I appreciate everyone that comes on these live streams, but I still want to go to different places. So I've got to resort to just weekends. You know, when we haven't got other things planned as well. Anyway, yes. Angel with Wings, still open more hours. Been watching it. Love it. Yes. Yeah, I think it's on Lister Street or Lister Avenue. It won't be an avenue, it'll be a street. But yeah, Lister Street. And is it Nurse Gladys, where she used to come out of the house or hang out one of the windows? It was one of the houses opposite the shop. I think it was something like number 32 or 34, something like that. I might be completely wrong. We'll come back that way. Might be able to catch a glimpse of the red Ferrari. So yeah, that is my plan, is just to go there and film both locations. It'll only be a very short video because I'm a bit apprehensive about people coming up to me saying, "Oi mate, what you doing? What you doing, mate?" Angel of Wings, I spoke to quite a lot of people from Yorkshire recently. Awesome. Is that over the phone then? You do business over the phone? Jasper K, that's really kind about open all hours, thanks. I've been to Doncaster for work a fair bit, but never made it to see the road. It's what I will tell you, it's a very old street, and it's surrounded by, I don't know exactly, but 6 or 7 very old streets. The houses are all terraced houses, very old. You know, they've been there for, what, 100 years at least, I guess. A long time is what I'm trying to say. Someone had a good night, just threw it out. Yeah, so it's on the cards to do soon, maybe even today. But if we're going to Sherwood Forest, I can't be too late. It's one of my customers' houses in there. Kevin. Oh, Angel. I love being out early. One, being it's quiet because I suffer really bad with anxiety, so don't go out much. Awesome that you're getting out anyway, Angel. Just keep going out, doing those little baby steps. That's brilliant. Got a bit of a stuffy nose this morning, so if you hear me sniffing, I do apologise. I don't like the sound of sniffing, but better than the sound of blowing your nose. Some nice properties along here. Kevin, like the live. Thank you so much, Kevin. Very kind of you. 41 people on. Good morning. How are you all? We're walking every single day, 10,000 steps. 75 days ago, I decided to do it every single day, and here I am. Still at it, still doing it, still moving forward. And now I've got this burning desire to go to more places, not just walking around my local streets. Although I enjoy it, don't get me wrong. For sale, if anybody wants to buy a nice house. I think I can't really point the phone at houses for too long. I'll get an "Oi mate." Terry Hesticles. Hello. Hello, Terry. Anshu. Hey. How are you, Anshu? Good to have you here. Thank you for being here. This is where we're at. Raphael, Seamus, my dude. Strange to see you up at sunup. I know. Getting in as much as usual, yes. Thank you. Yeah, it's got to be done. I never set the alarm at weekends. I just go with the flow. Trying to prioritise family first, because that's important, but also it's really important to do this. So I make sure that we spend time together, and weekends are obviously a bit more family orientated. Get in there, get in there. It's a complete different from the life I was leading 2.5 months ago. 2.5 months ago, I'd be sat on the laptop in another room with a bottle of beer in my hand. No, it wouldn't. I wouldn't have a bottle of beer in my hand 2.5 months ago. Because it's nearly 40 weeks, actually. Yeah, nearly 40 weeks. Raphael, 10,000 steps, yes. Yeah, family's important. Put it this way, 40 weeks ago, I was drinking alcohol every single day. Not stupid amounts, but every single day I would drink 1 or 2 bottles and eat junk food every single evening. And I was putting the weight on big time. And you know, don't you? You know when it's not right. You know. Your body's telling you, your mind's telling you. You've got a little voice in your mind saying, come on, get your act together. Jasper K, you've inspired me, Sean. I've been out getting a walk in. The other morning I woke just after 5, so had a lovely 5:30 AM walk. Got back home to an annoyed wife. You woke her up leaving the house. Yeah, you've got to master the art of leaving the house. It's a skill all on its own. Takes me a couple of minutes. I try not to move my upper body, but my leg slowly slides out of bed. Then the other one. But then at some point you've got to try and roll out of bed, but just do that quick. Tiptoe out the room as fast as you can. If you've got any squeaky doors, get some WD-40 on the hinges. Works a treat actually. Kitchen towel. Go both sides of the door, spray some WD-40 onto the hinge and then work it backwards and forwards, and then your doors don't squeak. That's a top tip for you. But yeah, and then I'll pick my keys up slowly and I'll put them into the lock slowly. I've got the camera on my phone, or the light on my phone, pointing at the lock, and I'm slowly putting the key in. And then I'm turning it slowly, and then outside, and then it's the same on the other side. Yeah, it wasn't as quiet this morning because it was just after 7 and I thought, it's not so bad. 7 o'clock's not so bad. I mean, she won't be too happy, to be fair, but never mind. I don't mean that. I always try and be quiet. Raphael, hang on, cross over, prioritise watching the road, not getting squashed. Wow, not good, dude. I'm glad you turned that around. Big ups, my dude, for that. Not too many get it done. Thank you. Local pub. They struggle in there. They had, I don't think they make much money, and it's one of those pubs where you're not allowed to use your mobile phones in. The guy that owns it, he's got several, and he's got this policy where you're not allowed to use your mobile phones, which is, it's a good thing, but I don't think you can go around telling people what to do. Or maybe you can. Maybe it's a good thing to do. It's a good thing that he's tried. Bless you, Raphael. Thank you so much. 58 people on. Good morning. I'm just going to quieten down now. There's a guy in the bus stop. I sound like a nutter. Crazy man. So we're in the village of Sprotbrough. You can't see it, but down there, actually, I'm thinking I might go down there. Actually, do you know what? Why not? It's a change, and there's some amazing waterfalls. I don't know what the signal's going to be like. nice change. There's a chair in there, in that bush. I'll tell you a story. I used to walk right past this bush every morning. I think it was last year I started doing a few walks. And came past the bush and I heard a noise. And then I just turned my head round and there was a light inside the bush. It was a guy, obviously a homeless guy, and I felt pretty sad for him. But it didn't half put me on edge. So I always try and avoid that corner when it's dark. But I don't think he's there anymore. Don't see any signs of anybody being there. Raphael, it's supposed to be my last day today, but seeing you, I'm definitely going to the gym today. Oh, Raphael, listen, don't overdo it. It is okay to rest. Maybe go for a nice gentle walk somewhere. Get outside into nature maybe. I don't know. Sometimes a rest is as good as a change. Sean, what supplements do you take? None at all. Nice cricket club. Am I into cricket? I'm afraid not. I don't really follow any sports. I should. I'll show you the field, the pitch. Football here. I've never been on here, but this is where they do it. So that is the back of the pub over there. The green building, is that what they call a pavilion or something? So this is Sprotbrough, and they obviously play it on here. Okay, stay with us guys. I'm walking down to what they call Sprotbrough Falls. It's going to take me about 5 minutes, maybe 10. We're going to go past here. This is the church I often walk past. So normally I walk up the main road, ride up top of the village, down, and then I come back down through this village and then back down there. We'll head back down there soon, but I'm taking you down to Sprotbrough Falls. You're really going to enjoy this. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, and I want to walk down here more often, but can't do it at that time in the morning when it's dark. Depending on the weather, you're either going to get a decent footpath or it's going to be absolutely boggy. It does flood from time to time. There's been times where there's a pub down there, and it's been a casualty of flooding twice in the last few years. So yeah, we'll go down to Sprotbrough Falls. You're going to like this. We'll cross over now. Ooh, I'm a little bit excited. We're doing something different. It is exciting. Is it just me? No, it is. It's nice. It's nice to do something different. So, Jasper, a pub with views of a cricket pitch. They should be raking it in. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So I was talking about they're the Green King. I think it's Green King that own pubs. And what am I saying? Let me get my thoughts. Telephone box there. Oh, I've never noticed that. That's stupid. But it's changed hands a few times, and actually one of my old customers, they took it over, and they were only a young couple, and they took it over and they managed it for about a year, but they set off really good. They were doing meals, pub meals, But then they announced locally in a Facebook group about 4 months ago that they were packing up. Good morning, everybody. So we're walking down to Sprotbrough Falls, beautiful little nature place. House for sale there if you've got £1 million sat waiting. It's there's somebody famous actually used to live in there. There's a plaque on the wall. The old rectory. Group Captain Sir Douglas Bader, CBE DSOF DFC, famous legless wartime fighter pilot, lived here during his boyhood. Ah, yeah. Oh, so there's so many beautiful things which I've yet to show you. But it's very grand. It's very old as well. You often see a gardener in there just clearing the leaves and putting some stripes in. They're trying to sell the property. Okay, right. Noobishly foolish. Morning, Sean. Are you just using a phone to go live? I am, yes. And then it's less inconspicuous. I think I've got to get used to sort of filming in public. Now, I told you I've got another channel which is been built up around my business, which is lawn care. So I treat people's lawns, you know, like grass, try and make it nice and green. And that channel's done really well. It's got 38,000 subscribers. It's been a good source of income, but in winter it's absolutely terrible. It literally goes to nothing all through winter for months and months. So it's frustrating, to say the least. So this channel, this idea came to mind. 1, for health reasons, for fitness reasons. 2, for getting outside, getting into nature. And 3, maybe, just maybe, it could be more of a full-time thing in time to come. So, you know, I'm just being honest with you guys. People start a channel because they want to make a bit of money from it. Okay, we're going down to Sprotbrough Falls now. It is very steep down here, so expect me to be puffing and panting when we return. But let me know what the signal is like. I'm really keen to find out. At the moment, I'm hoping it's good because there's still 84 people on. Dished. Hey Sean, how are you, Dished? So I've made a decision this morning. Oh, this is so steep. To go down to a little place down here called Sprotbrough Falls. Once we get around that corner, we'll be there. So a couple more minutes, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful location. So we're going to have a bit of a wander around there today. A little bit more interesting. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy walking with me, where we go to different places, hopefully in time, but more so at the weekends. I think that's up for sale, or it was up for sale. Beautiful property. Adam McKay, what are your thoughts on the Luca for AD trade? I don't know what that is. Adam, sorry, I don't know what Luca for AD trade is. Walking so late, I had a lay-in this morning. I didn't even wake up till 7 o'clock. Just before 7 I woke up. But, hey, way later than normal. and a new location. Good thing I stayed up late. Thanks, Bert. To be honest, I was going to do my normal route and you'd get to see it in the daylight, but then I remembered it's absolutely beautiful down here. It really is beautiful. So I thought, you know what? Now's as good a time as any. We'll have a wander down and take a look. So we'll just get around this corner in a second and you're going to see a bit of beauty, and we're going to go down there as well and have a walk around. This is going to be so much nicer than the normal live streams. I promise you it's worth waiting for. So we'll go over the bridge first and then we'll come back and we'll have a walk down by the side of it all and have a good look around. Adam, house really only $1 million? Yeah, they're not as expensive around here. What is your other channel? My other channel is Lawnright, Lawnright. And that's my business name, Lawnright. Farang, Dad, have a great day. Same to you, Farang. 75 watching, please like and subscribe, thank you. Love from Thailand. Coffee, sir. Yes, please. 84 watching, like the video, thank you. Just K, does your lawn business stop over winter? No. It doesn't stop over winter, right. Prepare for some beauty. Okay, this is the start, and the path looks pretty clear down there, which we'll go down soon. We can go that way, or we can go that way. So that way looks a bit more scenic, but there's a nice waterfall place down here, so I'm going to try and have a walk down there. Try and give you a bit of a treat today. No, Jasper, we're very busy with the lawn care, so we work all year round. The only thing that stops me is snow. We're still treating people's lawns. We're putting products on in winter which deal with moss, and we put a bit of seaweed down as well. And in spring, summer and autumn we're doing things like scarifying, overseeding, fertilising, weed spraying. It's hard for you to see here, but there's some waterfalls, and I'm going to try and head down there. There's a bit of a pathway, so that is my plan, is to get down there. I came down here last year with my daughter. I had a bright idea last year to start a channel doing like travel and van life, and I quite enjoyed it, and I partly converted my van. Well, I took the interior out and put some insulation in, sound deadening, but that's as far as I got. There's usually some horses on there. There's some lovely long walks down there. Okay, have we still got good signal? Right, let's see how we get on here. Need a fishing license. This is proper walking, this. We'll just catch up on your comments, everybody. Started your walk a bit later, yes. Signal is good, a bit of wind noise, but can still hear you. Thank you, yes, Lawnright. And I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. But it gets frustrating on the YouTube side of things, and plus I'm around chemicals all day, and I'm trying to change my life to something a bit more healthier. So what can be more healthier than walking in nature? Really, genuinely. This is the life. You're only here once, you've got to live it. Lost my sister a year ago, so I want to live. Nobody knows how long they've got left. Someone's camping there or homeless, I'm not sure. Oh, he's fishing. He's fishing, he's got his tent. Right, we'll walk a bit further around. Don't want to disturb them when they're fishing. Yeah, all this has been flooded at one point. You can just see how everything's flattened down. Same on the other side. Over there on the other side, there's loads of rubbish. I don't know if it's been picked up, but last year, I say this is flooded before. Proper walking, this. This is my kind of walking. I'm going to try and get down to these waterfalls and give you a good view. I haven't been down here for a year, and I haven't been down here much ever since I've lived around here. I'm trying to find the right path. We're heading in the right direction. This looks like it's going to be the right path. It's even better once we get around the corner, but you can see how nice it is. But you look at all this rubbish here. This is, the water's been right up here. Chloe, I am not walking today. No problem, you can watch me. It's a bit of a different kind of walk today, a bit of a stop-start, slower, walking round kind of walk. I'll have to see if I get my 10,000 steps in today. Be an interesting one, but never mind. We're hoping to get out later today, depending on how the day goes, but we want to go to Sherwood Forest, so I might record a video. Rider skatier area in the UK looks very similar to North Carolina in America. Oh, there's more people fishing here. The fishing reels. Well, it was a chest infection. Oh, hopefully you're getting over it now then with the antibiotics. It's absolutely beautiful around here. The growth on the ground, yeah, grass, weeds, brambles. Little seating area over there. Probably for walkers, I'm guessing. Or there'll be something of interest. Deep water. We're in Doncaster, United Kingdom. Sprotbrough and Walmsworth Fish and Eel Pass. So that mill is that pub over there, which was a mill. There's a fire pit there. and just a seating area. Nice little place, and that goes on for miles and miles. It goes on for miles and miles. It's part of a well-known walk. I forgot the name now, but I'm not planning on going up there. I've never really walked up there before, but I will in time. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to head back. I'm going to go back over the bridge and come up the other side, and then we'll just see how it goes. We'll have a little look around there, and then we'll carry on with some walking. A bit of wild swimming, Jasper? No. Some people have actually died here swimming in the summer. Yeah. Getting too old for them shenanigans. Although, you know the bridge that I walked over, which we're going to go back over, in summer we often see groups, and it's usually young men, and they'll be jumping off the bridge with the swimming shorts on. I've seen that quite a lot, most years to be fair. "83 people on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm out doing my 10,000 steps, but took a bit of a detour today. Just somewhere a little bit different, a little bit more scenery. 60 watching, only 14 likes. Come on guys, give us a thumbs up. Press that like button. And 1,000 beautiful butterflies will fill your day with happiness. Come on, give it a smash. Chloe, no antibiotics unless I need them. It's a mild chest infection. Oh, thankfully you're it's not as bad as you thought, but obviously it is, isn't it? You know what I mean. It's still not nice. It's quite a lot of people get them this time of the year. I've been quite fortunate this year, and I really do think the walking has helped a lot. I can actually get under the bridges here. I've never been here. I've never walked here. But today, for you guys, for one day only. When I say one day only, I think of the Full Monty film. For one night only. We're doing the Full Monty. Oh yeah, you just get under the bridge to the other side. I don't really plan on going down there. It's quite muddy. It's nice though. Richard, is flooding a major problem in much of the UK? Yes, it is, sadly. And actually this river here the River Don has flooded a lot over the last few years. It's been quite bad actually. And at one point it's been up past these riverbanks. You can't see the footpaths on the other side because they're submerged. And that then carries on down into the village where I've been walking, where I started walking earlier this morning. And yeah, it's just been water going down the street. And even the pub over there, we're going to head over there now. That has flooded twice in the past sort of 4 or 5 years. I'm amazed that they've managed to fix it and keep it going, but it's in such a beautiful spot. But what I want to do, I want to get out up into hills. You know, some of these, like, they're not proper mountains, or maybe they are mountains, but I want to get up into those sort of locations. But apparently these days, these like Mamtor, places like that in Derbyshire, they're very, very, very crowded now. and someone will show you a picture where it's all scenic, but in reality there's like hundreds of people there all doing the same thing. Okay, we're going to get across here without getting run over. Woo. Chloe, now when I bring up you don't want to say hello. No, I don't. I don't want to think about it. This bridge, you can get 2 cars, one either side, but it is so tight. Most people wait, but a lot of people don't have the patience to wait, and they just come through anyway. So a lot of people mount this pavement, and yeah, it's cat and mouse on here. It's not very good. But I've been over here, and I was on the bridge, and a van decided he couldn't be bothered to wait the other way, and he came flying down the other side and hit my wing mirror, but he didn't stop. Thankfully, it just sort of pushed it in, but put a little crack in the case. The Full Monty, Rider Skater. You're not far from Sheffield, where that film was partly made. Yeah, I know. And actually, that's crossed my mind. There's a few little places, isn't there, in the film? Maybe I should do that. Would any of you guys be interested if I find out the locations of where parts of it were filmed? And, you know, I remember parts where they're walking up this hill at this park, this green area. I remember that. And the Dole office and places like that. But the problem is you've got to get permission to use their footage. So yeah, we'll have a walk down there, and then I'll probably carry on with my 10,000 step walk. But another day we can go down there, and that just goes on and on and on and on for miles and miles. You know, there's a building here, right? And someone's actually living in it. We didn't realise, because I was filming, though, there's a plaque, or there was a plaque. It's gone now. Last year I came, oh, it's busy here. Hang on. Right. And then you go around the back. It's called the Toll House, look. And there's a little plaque. Sheila Burry. Local artist, Sprotbrough painter. So I've got to have respect. Don't want to just sit there filming. But yeah, I was filming that last year, just looking at it. Me and my daughter were looking at it. Hang on. And I came round the back and I saw a car on the drive. I thought, someone's living here. People are coming fishing. Yeah, look, someone lives down there. Morning, you alright?
Alright, Paul, are you?
Yeah. Just finished or just going? Just starting.
I'm happy with that.
Plenty of them at it. Alright. Oh, I should have brought my wallet. I'd have got coffee. Oh, proper coffee.
Well, thank you for serving.
Note to oneself, bring your wallet when out on a walk. Morning. Yeah, so this is the boat in, and you can see where the water is, and this has come up. That wall is new, and it's been in and flooded there twice. It's busy today. Must be a competition on or something. About in. Still the sandbags. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of them out today, but this is nice. Chloe's walks have been not way too low, no patience, like a full Monty, doing a full Monty. No thanks, Sean. I'll still watch you walk. Come on everybody, let's hit that like. Thank you, Ryder. And that's viewers. Chloe, yeah, that's viewers. 85 people viewing and only 15 likes. We need more likes. I don't know what more I can do other than doing a little dance. But yeah, so another day we could walk over there, and the next village would be sort of Conisbrough, Denby, Main, Mexborough and onwards. So I'm going to carry on with the 10,000 steps now. We're going to head back up that big hill. Morning.
I knew I'd get it here.
Public footpath. Never been up there. Yes, I'm definitely bringing my wallet next time. I'm going to grab a coffee. If I come down here again, I've not had a drink today. I never do in the morning before I go, when I come walking. Little canal boats, look. All right. It's called Sprotbrough Flash. There must be a fishing competition or something going off. But yeah, another day we'll go down there. Okay, right, let's get back.
Andy, I've got my head anyway, mate.
Yeah.
never had a couple of them.
I'm only walking. I'm just doing a normal walk. But yeah, it's very hilly. Now I've got a big hill to go back up. So I expect some puffing and panting for the next 10 minutes. Whew. But yeah, if you ever fancy a walk and you're in Doncaster, it's a nice place to come if you can get parked up. Sprotbrough Falls. Look for Boat Lane. That's Boat Lane. Nursery Lane. So Sprotbrough, and that's Nursery Lane down there, which takes you down there to where you can park up. But if not, there's a little side street and there's little spots dotted around. So we've just got this rather small hill to walk up now. Ha 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 hoo. Rider skater, I'm moving to Europe this year. I've stayed at the Holiday Inn in Warmsworth. Yes. Never knew such a beautiful place was so close. Absolutely. And that it really is not far from here. We were there a few months ago. Someone in the family got married there. And we'll be going there again soon. My wife's turns 50 in March, and oh god, we're basically, we've hired a room, and there's gonna be about 30 of us, and we're just gonna have a nice, like, Sunday lunch type meal, sit down meal, bit of music on. Oh, might have to undo the coat. Let's go, SpongeBob. You've come in at the worst possible time, where I am walking up a very steep hill. We've just been around Sprotbrough Falls. Sprotbrough Falls. I think it's called Sprotbrough Flash. It's a beautiful place for a walk. Hey, yeah, let's listen to a man wheezing and puffing and panting. I'm doing better than I did a few months ago. Definitely become stronger and fitter. To be fair, let me think. Where we've just walked, the distance is probably the same as the rest of my normal walk would have been, thinking about it. So yeah, we can just carry on the walk as normal when we get to the top of here. This is what a 51-year-old man looks like. Woo! Ah. Sorry about that. It's flattening out now. And I'm recovering a lot faster as well, which is good. Let's go. Right, we're on the flat. Right. So if anybody wants a £1 million house, it's up for sale with Robinson Hornsby. I heard a story about the people that own it, but it's just a story, it's just gossip, that there's a man and his mum that sort of own it, and there's some sort of arguing or bickering going off. This is what happens in local Facebook groups. People make comments and nobody really knows, do they, what goes off in people's lives. That's why I don't like it sometimes, these Facebook groups. Jasper, do you do all these walks from your house, or do you have to drive and park up first? From my house. I live in Sprotbrough, but a different part. So walking up here takes it's about a mile and a half. Takes about 25 minutes, 30 minutes to get to this top end of Sprotbrough. And I live further down. But like I say, I'm looking forward to going out to more places and doing more things and travelling around and filming there. So we'll just carry on with the normal walk now, and we should be about at 10,000 steps. I can't check because it will come off the live stream. Rider skater. I like that many homes in the UK are a bit older. History is important. Yes. Look at this phone box. Remember these? To call lift handset. Oh, it's still operating. It's still an operating telephone. Pay with your card. Who uses them now? Everyone's got a mobile, haven't they? Everybody's got a mobile. Do you know? Let me think. About 30 odd years ago, I wasn't long out of school, and I went for a job interview sat in a pub with these two blokes. And they were telling me about these phones, these mobile phones. And these two guys were telling me, they said, these are going to be all rage. Because, you know, at the time, we didn't have mobile phones, did we? We didn't have phones or anything. You might have seen one guy carrying a big battery, but we didn't have phones. And they said, yeah, these phones are going to be, everyone's going to have one. Even your grandparents are going to have one. And I'm like, wow, okay. But I didn't fully believe them. But it wouldn't surprise me now if those two blokes, they wanted me to become a salesman. And it kind of put me off a bit. But can you imagine if I'd have took it up? I'd have been right at the start of the mobile phone industry, boom. And I bet those two guys are now multi-millionaires, billionaires. But yeah, that's my my brush with fame. Or they could have just been two blokes who had an idea and never really took it off, I don't know. Chloe, that's what I would do, Sean. Let's put the camera on my head. Yeah, believe it or not, I've got a lot of gadgets for filming, and mainly for my other channel, because I'm in people's gardens. I film in people's gardens, and I'm doing like lawn renovations on people's gardens. I'm scarifying, aerating, overseeding, top dressing. I do all of that. So I've got the tripods, I've got head straps, I've got selfie sticks. I've even got it's not a proper drone, but it's one that sort of follows you or it goes up. I've got another camera I've got a couple of cameras actually. I've got an Insta360 Go 3S, which is small, and you can clip it onto your body. There's a clip, you can clip it onto a hat, and it's pretty good, but people can tell you've got a camera. People can tell you're doing something different. Now, I don't mind in people's gardens, but doing it, I haven't really filmed in public other than using my mobile phone. I think you can get away with a phone. People just think you're a tourist. Well, I suppose it's something I've got to overcome, that fear. But I think being a YouTuber is a lot more common these days. People don't mind it so much. Chloe just shopping. A real phone booth, yeah. Super rare to see that in America. Is that what it is, Jasper? 1.1 million, 6 bedrooms. Yeah. It'll be really nice and grand, but it's not very big. Oh, of course it is. It's big. It's big. It is. It's big. But I'd expect a lot more for the money, if that makes sense. I guess you're paying for the location and the fact it's a really old house steeped in history. Right, what time are we on? 8:33. Yeah, came out at 7. Hour and a half. But I haven't been walking continuously, so that's fine. It's going to take another 20-25 minutes to walk home. So, all good today. I've enjoyed doing this one. Something different. Okay, that's enough of me. I'm sure you're not here to see my chin and the fact I need a shave. And the fact I've just got out of bed. I haven't brushed my hair, I've just rolled out of bed. So yeah, I'm going to head back home, and if I get a chance I will go past where Open All Hours was filmed and still open all hours, and I'll try and record a little video and put it on, and then hopefully we're going to head out to Sherwood Forest where Robin Hood was filmed, and I'll probably do that as a video. I want to do more videos. I'm testing to see how that goes with people. I'm still trying to find the direction of this channel. It might simply become a channel where I walk around different places, different towns, different cities, and film it, scenic places. Or that might become a part of it. Or it might just remain as a fitness thing. I don't know. I'm basically putting things out there and seeing what works, because I have no idea. Okay, we will walk past the house where the red Ferrari usually sits. Its registration is FAST, F-A-S-S-T, but there are cameras. There's a camera there on that house. I can't make it too obvious. I can walk a bit slower. It's about a minute away, it's around the corner, but there's some nice properties here. Okay, it's not far after this house. This house is always empty. It's been empty for years. I think they must live abroad because there's still lights come on, security lights. I think this must be like when they come back to the UK. Anyway. Oh, I can see the red Ferrari. It's only because I keep mentioning it that I feel like I need to show it you, so I'm going to walk a lot slower now. There you go, you just can't see it, can you? There you go, that's it. Red Ferrari. How much does a house like that cost? I'm not sure. Black Porsche. Yeah, I don't know on the prices. Maybe 500,000, 400,000. I wouldn't know. I'd expect at least 400,000. There's a house down there where I actually treat their lawns, and I think they bought it a couple of years ago for about 700. It looks pretty amazing from the back, inside the garden, looking at the house. It's very, very grand. But again, I can't ask us to go in and film it. Experimental Writers Channel. Come on, lad. Come on, sunshine. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Please give us a thumbs up, folks. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel if this is your sort of thing. At the moment, we're walking 10,000 steps a day. This is day 75. And I talk about doing it. Keep going, keep going. Keep yourself consistent. Try and motivate you a little bit from time to time when the thoughts come into my head. But I'm open to see where this channel takes me and what it's going to grow into. I've got ideas for going to other places and filming from other places. But really, I could do anything. I think often you follow people because you like the people. And I've seen plenty of channels where, like for example, Flawless Cleaning Services. Lovely guy, Ben. You know, he does a pressure washing channel, but he's branched out into doing like free garden tidies, free garden makeovers. That house there, the brown house, that's one of my customers. Beautiful at the back, it's absolutely stunning. But yeah, he's branched out, and all he does now, he does like where people's gardens are overgrown and there's brambles and things like that. So he tidies all them up for free, puts them on YouTube, and gets 300,000 views in a day. Thank you, Kevin. Thanks, Jasper. UK homes are timeless, very beautiful. Appreciate you being here. He seeds this every year. Scarifies it and seeds it, but it shouldn't be seeding at this time of the year. If we get a frost, it'll kill the seed. Anyway, that's another conversation for another day. There was a bad accident on this corner a couple of years ago. An elderly gentleman with his dog hit by a car. The guy was drunk. He was driving a Land Rover and he was drunk, and unfortunately the guy passed away on that corner there. Very sad. Very sad. Okay. Kevin would be great at that. You'd be great at that. Oh, what's this? In America, there's folks basically talk to commenters. I'd be great at that. With mods. What do you mean? Just like a talk show? So they just come on and just talk and then answer comments and just chit chat about random stuff? Kevin, I'd be great at that. Yeah, ideas. Sometimes I would just be stuck for what to say. I'd just be sat there in my home studio or in my garden thinking, right, what am I going to say now? And then everybody comes off. Yeah, kinda. Just for so many beautiful places across Yorkshire for that kind of content. Oh yeah, the travelling. Just like, for example, the Peak District, the Lake District. I would love to go to the Lake District, film it, and make it into a nice long form video, put some music on it, and stick it on YouTube. But at the moment, this channel has been all about the walking. And you have a fear that, you know, people will leave your channel when you start doing something different. But it's still very early days with this channel, so I'm quite happy to see where it goes. Morning. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I think just travelling to different places appeals to me. My wife's always wanted to travel a lot. You know, not necessarily abroad and across the world, but just going on days out a lot more, because there's nothing worse than being sat at home. It's depressing. You know, if you can get out, you should try and get out. It doesn't cost anything to walk, as long as you've got decent health and legs that work. But even just sat outside in your garden and appreciating nature's pretty amazing. Yeah, keep walking and encouraging and build from there. Yeah, walking's definitely the core of it at the moment, and I enjoy it, and I'm doing well. I'm really pleased with progress, and actually I've not had a cold this year. I normally get 2 every winter. Kind of funny, but not had one this year. Ricky B. Morning, Sean. Please do not offer to fight another YouTuber. Oh, I know. Isn't it mad? My son said to me yesterday, he said, oh yeah, Logan Paul's going to fight his brother. And straight away I said, oh my God. I said, you're joking. They're fighting each other. Literally, it's just for money. It's not a proper fight. They're just thinking, 100 million. We'll take 50 million each. Hope you don't mind if I just punch you in the head a few times. No, brother, go for it. By the way, we'll have 50 million each. Is that okay? Yeah, bro. That's okay, bro. And yeah, and if we fall out and we get a bit angry, then hey, we've got 50 million each. I think that's absolutely the most stupidest thing ever. Kevin, or Lawn Facts, I'd even stay for that. Truthfully, I've loved your channel and your attitude towards life. Thank you. Thank you. Only Glow, I love your channel. Thank you, Only Glow. Oops. Going off here. I've just turned the volume up, so if it's really loud, forgive me. Leo. Hello. Hello, Leo. I see this guy, he runs. Oh, God. Oh, sorry about that. This guy runs every single day. He's walking a minute, but he runs every day. He's top man. Morning. Every single day. Same orange top. He's consistent. And he's older than me. So there's hope for me. Just BK, how much to get Frank Bruno out of retirement? Oh, what a legend, eh? His laugh was brilliant. Didn't he have like a mental breakdown or something, or some sort of brain condition? I might be completely wrong. Crossover. Only Glow, you're my favourite YouTuber. Oh, bless you. I'm just a normal guy. I work for myself, I've got my own business. I've always wanted to work for myself. I've had a string of dead-end jobs, like at least 10 or 12, just basic rubbish jobs in factories, in offices, on production lines. I've worked at Toyota in Derby. I spent a few years there working on the production line built in the Toyota Corolla. I've drove 7.5 ton trucks, delivering. God, I've done it all. I've done it all. It's because I was never truly happy and I always wanted to work for myself. So I started doing side hustles, making money here and there, and I did quite well with several. You know, I remember one thing, I was promoting something, I can't remember now, it's something on the internet. And I'd built a bit of an email list. I sent one email and made £1,000. With one email, it was like, oh my gosh, mind blown. And so I've always sort of had this interest in working for myself and making money. And naturally, I started my own lawn care business because I worked for a lawn care company called Green Thumb 25 odd years ago. And yeah, built my own business, kept it going, been full-time 10 years now. Like the live, free to and it helps out. Thanks, Kevin. He's living the life. Only Glow. Yes, and we don't need money, do we, to live the life? Living the life is putting your shoes on and getting outside. It really is. When you think about it, it's all you need to give you that happiness. Because at the end of the day, we all need money to pay bills, but we all want to be happy. And that's it. That's literally all we need. It's happiness and having your bills paid. So, yeah, you've got to work unless you've made enough money to earn living off the interest. But you've got to work first unless you win some money. Like the live. Ricky B. Thanks, guys. Oh, wow, bless you. Thanks for the hearts. Thank you for the smileys. Woo! Love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Wow, check you guys out. I'm actually smiling. Thank you. See? You're making me smile. Okay, Ricky B, I think your channel is fine as it is. It will evolve naturally. Oh, thank you. Come on, you're making my heart go now. It will evolve naturally. Thanks, Ricky. Yeah, I'm just trying different things and seeing where it goes, really. But I've got an idea of where I want to kind of go. Definitely want to go to different locations. Whether it's an interesting town, an interesting little village that's either very picturesque or beautiful or pretty, or there's some history in it, and I want to walk around there and film those. So all while doing this, I'm doing lots of walking. So I definitely want to do that, and then anything interesting, really. Only Glow, what is your business called? Lawn Right. Do I like Taylor Swift? My daughter loves her. Big time. My daughter really loves Taylor Swift. Like, #1 Taylor Swift fan. Although she thinks she is, but then again, there's other people who think they're #1 Taylor Swift fans. Ricky B, have you seen the channel of the guy in the US who does people's outside lawns for free? He has like 2 million subscribers. Yes, I have. Oh, what's his name? You know when you're trying to think of his name, you think, what's his bloody name? But yeah, and actually, I did. I can't remember his name now, but yeah, he does. He walks around neighbourhoods. But since doing that, there's been several other YouTube channels that have popped up where people are doing the same stuff for free. And I think in time there'll be a lot more people doing it and it'll be harder. However, having said that, not last year but the year before, I did a free lawn renovation for an old lady. She's a lovely old lady. She's about 4 foot tall. Now, I'm not very tall, I'm only 5'3", but she is absolutely lovely. Little lady with a Geordie accent. She's lovely. She's the perfect grandma anyone could want. And she wanted a lawn renovation. Now, these are normally a few £100, like $300-400. And I went and did it, and I was filming it. And at the end, I went into a house. She was having her feet done by this lady who does feet. And she's like, right, pet, how much do I owe you? I says, you don't owe me anything. She says, you what? If her head turned around like that, she said, no way. Anyway, I did it for free. I was just testing the market. Not testing the market. I wanted to see. You always hope when you've got a channel that one video will just blow up and go absolutely nuts. So I was hoping that would, but it didn't. However, it took, I think, a year where it had generated enough money to pay for the cost of the renovation, so it did pay for itself. Now, Flawless Cleaning Services, who I was talking about a moment ago, I actually got in touch with him and I spoke to him. Well, I texted him on WhatsApp, and I said how impressed I was with what he'd done and how his channel had really taken off since doing these 3 things. And he said, just keep going. He said it'll get better and better. So I might. And it's good to give. Anyway, let's turn the camera around. Only Glow, just subscribe to you, love your channel. Thank you, Only Glow. Bless you, you're an angel. Ricky B, glad I caught you, Sean. I'm going to have my breakfast now. Eggs and Indian tea. Have a peaceful Sunday. Thank you, Ricky. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be coming this, I'm going to be ending the live stream in the next 5 minutes. Just to give you a heads up, if you've got any questions or anything. But please give us a thumbs up, please subscribe. If this is your sort of thing, you don't have to. I do appreciate you all being here. But as I'm getting closer to my home in about 5 minutes, I don't really want to film too close. It's just for privacy reasons. I think we've definitely got the 10,000 steps in today. Okay. So have a lovely Sunday, everybody. Oh, is that the guy with the dog? I normally see him about 6 o'clock. I don't know if it's the same guy. Dog looks similar. I think he's normally a lot younger than him. Just a sec. No, it's not him. Right. He's turning. Right, folks, I think we'll call it a day, but thank you to all of you that's been here. for the journey. It's been great, actually. Jasper K, thanks Sean. Have fun in Sherwood Forest. Yes. Get your green get my green tights. Now there's a sight. Can you remember there was a film, wasn't there, called Men in Tights? And it was about Robin Hood. I think it's quite musical. But yeah, when men wear tights, it's quite revealing, isn't it? It's quite revealing. I'll tell you something funny just before I go. Oh God, this was so embarrassing. I think I was 18. And it's strange how it happened. That I'd been out night clubbing and I met these group of lads in the nightclub. And they were great, we were having a right laugh. And they said, we're going to Ibiza on Friday, do you want to come? I said, yeah, why not? So I went to Ibiza with these lads that I didn't really know, but they were a great bunch of lads. We had an amazing time. We were dancing in this pool party inside a nightclub. They filled it up with water. Amazing. But now, this is where it gets a bit funny and embarrassing. We went to a water park. And I'll not keep you in suspense, but I was wearing white shorts. And they were new. And they obviously weren't proper swim shorts. And I was walking around inside this water park. And I was getting a lot of attention. And all the ladies were looking me up and down, and I'm thinking, yeah, I've got this. I'm the man. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, they were see-through. These shorts were see-through. And I just happened to look down. And I could have got swallowed up by a hole. I was so embarrassed. Honestly. So yeah, I'd been to a water park and these shorts were see-through. Yeah, that's why I was getting all the attention and I thought I was really hot. Oh, it was so funny. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny. It was really embarrassing. Oh, bless. Pack a second pair of socks for the tights. Oh my God. They call me the lunchbox. Who was that runner? There was a runner in athletics. Used to call him the lunchbox. Anyway, the less said about that, the better. Right, thank you very much. I'm nearly home. Oh, I'm Ranjan. Hello. Just about to sign off. I'll walk for another minute. I'll film for another minute, but I'm just about to sign off. We've done an hour and 40 minutes. Linford Christie, that's the one. Linford lunchbox. It used to be in newspapers. Lunchbox has arrived. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm Ranjan. Just about to finish, mate. So, thank you. I'm going to end the live stream now. I'm nearly back at home, but thank you all. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Oh, I'm late. It's fine, it's fine. You can always scroll back a bit once I put it on the channel. It's been a good chat today. We've been to some interesting places today. I've actually been down to these waterfalls. It's called Sprotbrough Falls. Right, guys. Take care.